Pakistan's agriculture sector plays a central role in the economy. It contributes about 19% to GDP and absorbs around 42% of the labor force. It is very important in stimulating growth in all other sectors as well. However, our farmers have always been deprived of a fair share of return on their production. It happens largely due to the cutthroat agricultural pricing policies. The interest of urban consumers who are more vocal and politically aware are safeguarded by the government. But, it has to change and the pricing policy needs be upgraded in the favor of our farmers. Pakistani farmers simply need a fair return. Agricultural pricing policy refers to government's role in influencing prices of agricultural inputs and outputs. Output pricing includes fixation of support or procurement prices of various agricultural crops, while input pricing refers to subsidies on seeds, fertilizers, machinery, water, electricity, and farm credit. These two aspects of pricing are interrelated as cost of production is an important element in the determination of output prices. Agricultural price policy impacts heavily upon the allocation of resources, income distribution, industrial productivity, and exports. It helps in removing uncertainty and improves the standard of living. A good agricultural pricing policy can be defined as one where price acts as an incentive to produce certain goods in required quantities. This, however, has not been the case in Pakistan, and agricultural prices have been used for various purposes by different regimes. Poor farmers are the most price-sensitive part of the agricultural supply chain and have been ignored over and over again. Today, substantial pricing policy initiatives have become a dire need for the survival of our farmer community. The pricing policy should be closely coordinated, keeping the following objective in view. Carefully devised price signals can promote a balanced increase in production that is beneficial to all the stakeholders. Gradually rising but stable prices can create a suitable framework for producers to upgrade their processes for better productivity. It should help achieve and maintain equitable terms of trade for agriculture and support the income of farmers. Likewise, it must help stabilize food prices for consumers. The pricing policy should keep domestic and international price in line with each other to maintain competitiveness. It would also encourage larger investments in agriculture. Lastly, it should promote the use of modern technology to achieve productive efficiency. All these objectives seem to be extremely beneficial, but in reality, the big farmers take all the benefit. The poor farmers are significantly marginalized by big mafias to avail production incentives and subsidies. In this context, the only hope is the support price, which is a part of the output pricing policy. Support price is the minimum price guaranteed to a farmer for agricultural produce. It is maintained by subsidy or by the buying in of surplus stock. It had been introduced since the 80s to protect the farmer from price fluctuations. It also ensures a minimum return. The support price is determined by the Agriculture Policy Institute. Various factors influence the support prices. For example, the support price is determined based on the excess and shortage of supply. It is also based on the cost of production and international prices. To prevent price from falling, the government buys the surplus produce. This strategy saves the farmers from incurring losses due to fluctuations in aggregate demand. Also, the impacts of any unforeseen events are minimized through support price. All-inclusive, in times of hardship, support pricing can be a huge relief for the poor farmers. It will ensure production quality in times of uncertainty. Prime Minister Imran Khan has repeatedly said that his government is committed to promoting the agricultural sector. He asserted that government will support the growers, enabling them to get the maximum price of their produce. Responding to the demands of the farmers, Imran Khan has assured them of launching a crackdown against stock mafias.
मसलन आलू की बिल्कुल कीमत नीचे गिर गई, तो जो किसान ने आलू इतनी मेहनत से उगाए होंगे उनके लिए फिर उस तरह के इलाकों के लिए इसी कार्ड के जरिए फिर हम इंशाल्लाह उनकी भी मदद करेंगे, उनको भी हम पैसे देंगे।
A host of policy measures need to be effectively implemented to realize the positive outcomes and to lessen the pain of adjustment. Firstly, sustainable pricing policies in favor of the farmer community must be introduced. Likewise, periodic government intervention to hedge against extreme price volatility should continue. Lastly, small farmers should be provided greater access to credit to improve their productivity.
ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਲੂ ਲਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਗੰਡੇ ਲਗਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਉਹੀ ਆਲੂ ਸਾਥੋਂ 2-2.5 ਰੁਪਏ ਕਿਲੋ ਜਾਂ ਰੁਪਏ ਕਿਲੋ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਉਹੀ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਜੇ ਆਲੂ ਆਪਾਂ ਰੇੜੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਲਈਏ ਤਾਂ 10 ਰੁਪਏ
We conclude that the farmer community can make or break an economy. Injustice done to them would have a ripple effect on the entire country. The only road to prosperity is in preserving the right of the poor farmer community. After all, it's the farmer who feeds us all. Therefore, Pakistani farmers need a fair return.